Computer. Good morning, good morning. Happy Friday. And I'm Leigh Skead, and I'm all
I'm
about
Rose, and I'm Roseanne.
and Roseanne, where are you from and what's your business?
I'm in Nebo, which is in Queensland, central Queensland, and I do bond therapy, emmet therapy, aromatherapy, and everything oils.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And your business name?
Oh, bee Rosie,
Beautiful,
because
beautiful.
I love bees.
Good. Yes, they're pretty important. So, and I'm down in the beautiful Whitsunday area, half an hour inland. So yes, I do. It's actually probably good because if I lived on the waterfront, I'd take the waterfront for granted. So being half an hour inland, get the best of both worlds. I have all the green around me, and then I go and enjoy the Cannon Vale Airlie Beach area. So I'm wondering what I've eaten. I look like I've got dark lipstick on. Maybe just the new trend. Okay, today we're going to have a look at our clean range. How long have you been using the clean range for, Roseanne?
Well, forever basically, because there was the our On Guard cleaning concentrate, which I still use, and our On Guard washing liquid,
Yep.
which now I like using this one.
Mhm.
Um, so probably since 2015.
Right. Yep. Yep. It's been a while. Been a
Yeah,
while.
and then when they bought out our cleaning range, I loved it because that meant that I didn't have to make my surface sprays anymore. And I mean, I'm being lazy there. I must admit, because I used to make all my cleaning products, which I don't have to anymore. And the same with the dishwashing liquid. I don't have to make it anymore either. So I also found that the multi-purpose spray is really good for taking out spots on your clothes. You know, when you get spot remover on your clothes, you just use that one.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't know if you knew that. Um, or you can use your uh, dishwashing. I mean, sorry, your laundry detergent.
Yep.
But I like that one because it works really well.
Right. Well, while you're flashing the the spray. Oh, have I got the spray?
Also, I don't know if people are
Yeah.
aware
Thank you.
that you can get your eBOOKS, your free eBOOKs, everything cleaning. So,
That's
cleaning with essential oils, it gives you recipes, it tells you how to use it, like if how many drops of oil you need. Because sometimes we can go overboard with the oils. And then, like what to mix it with, like your vinegar, water, oils. Because for me, yeah, I was like, and then too much. So it actually explains that all to you.
You must be a bit too much. I remember you putting too much peppermint.
Peppermint.
On
Oh, it's only
the
because what
top.
we've been trained of.
Yeah. So, yeah, the multi-purpose spray, it's great for benches, sinks, stovetops, fridges, microwaves. That's in the kitchen. And then when you go to the bathroom, it's also great for the sink, the bench, the shower, and the toilet in in the bathroom. So it's $14. And some people go, oh, that's dearer than the so-called natural stuff at the supermarket, and we'll talk more into that later. But that works out at 0.0002019. So what that's way less than a cent per serve. And it just, yeah, it's very economical. You mentioned laundry. So there's a laundry liquid and a laundry powder. Which is your preference, Roseanne?
So mine was a laundry detergent. So I did try both. The laundry powder, I found that I was overusing that. So the little scoop that comes with that,
Yep.
yeah, I was like really bombarding the scoop, like, so I was actually wasting that, like, too much again. Whereas with the liquid, I've only got a tiny little bit, and you can't overfill that. So it's usually I just do 2 cups of the laundry liquid.
Awesome.
That's all I need for that one.
So back to that stupid little foldable cardboard thing.
The wonderful invention, yes.
Because my washing machine's out on our back deck, and I live in the tropics and it rains a bit here, and so my little scoop would get the limp. So I've stolen this out of my kitchen cupboard. So it's somewhere between a dessert spoon and a tablespoon. And that's brilliant. And I just do make sure it's level. And that's all we need for.
So which one did you prefer, Leigh? The powder or the liquid?
Well, is it fine or is it sunny? I flap around.
Oh, so you like both. I did like the smell of the laundry liquid afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, the laundry powder afterwards.
And your cousin, who has a son that's a chef, she loves this one because it's the only thing that has got the stinky chef smells out of his chef clothing.
Oh, wow.
Whereas when she was using not doTERRA, she would have to wash his clothes 4 and 5 times to get the aroma out. And using this, it got the aroma out straight away. So I haven't asked anybody that works, say, in a meatworks or in a butcher shop, how it works with them, because they
with the enzymes. Yeah, but they'd have the enzymes in there as well, wouldn't they?
So
to break down the blood.
It would. And while we're on this one, why is this so amazing? It actually, other than the essential oils in it, has 3 ingredients in it. It has sodium percarbonate, sodium carbonate, and sodium bicarbonate, and that's all. So when you go to the cleaning area at the shops, if you have a look, all of their products have way more stuff in them, and that stuff is often very toxic for our hormones, and our hormones not only affect our sexy bits, but they affect our digestion, they affect our moods, our emotions, and that's why we chose to go non-toxic long time ago, as Roseanne said, 2015. And so with this one, yes, you can also get a dishwasher powder. Do you use it, Roseanne?
No, because I have my own dishwasher and he has 2 legs.
Yes, and I'm his counterpart in our household.
So no, I don't use the dishwashing.
If you wanted to turn this one into dishwasher powder, all you have to do is use 2 cups of this, 1 cup of citric acid, and 1 cup of finely ground salt. And you carefully mix those together, and then you add a teaspoon or 2 to your dishwasher.
Oh, nice.
Then also you can use it as a laundry soaker. So if you've looked into the main ingredients of most soakers, like nappy sand, for example, the reason they use terms called oxy-action is because the key ingredient is sodium percarbonate, which is in this one. And you won't know that the other ingredients, because they don't list them, they just, fragrances, and lots of times fragrances are toxic. So use this one as a soaker. So the sodium percarbonate is a powder that releases the hydrogen peroxide and soda ash, and it's 100% active, and it makes a powerful cleaner. Also effective sanitizer, and it helps to whiten whites. Then the sodium carbonate or washing soda is a key ingredient in many laundry powders, and it easily removes dirt, grease, and grime, and it often helps to soften fabrics. And then the third ingredient, sodium bicarbonate or bicarb soda, is found in many food recipes, but it's also amazing for deodorizing and cleaning, perfect for use in the laundry and around the house. So to use as a laundry soaker, add 1/3 of a cup of powder into 5 litres of water, stir and combine. And then let your other hints and tips. Oh, it's also earth friendly. So, and me being an earthling, and long story, but because my mum was a bit interesting at times, I decided I wanted a better mum, a different mum. And so I chose Mother Earth as my mum, which actually helped me to love and understand my mum a bit more. So I'm always looking at what can I do that supports Mother Earth and not hinders Mother Earth. Also been a wildlife carer for a long time, and whatever goes into Mother Earth also affects the wildlife. So this is antibacterial and antiseptic, and there's no phosphates, there's no ammonia, there's no synthetic colours, no synthetic fragrances or preservatives. So, and it's great. Sprinkle a bit in the toilet bowl and give it a good scrub. Sprinkle it around the inside the bathtub or the shower, because I don't know what you'll like up your way, but we get a lot of, what do you call it? Scale. We get this yucky.
Yeah, the calcium deposit. We have really hard water.
Yeah.
So we get the minerals, which is the calcium and the iron.
And so it makes need a bit more elbow grease in cleaning.
Yeah.
This works brilliantly, but so does the bathroom cleaner. Works brilliantly at getting that off. But also use a small scoop in hot water to freshen up your dishcloths or clean your toilet brushes or your mops. How many times do we not clean toilet brushes or our mops? But also down the draino, tip a bit down the drain, and follow up with some hot water if you've got stinky drains. So look at all of the uses for just that. It was pretty amazing.
So before you put that container away.
Yes.
So what do you use with your container when you're finished with it, Leigh?
Do you want me to give you the shed version or the art room version? So
yeah, or the gardening version.
Oh,
so
yeah.
there's because I reuse mine as pots.
Oh, okay.
You just drill a hole in the bottom.
Yeah.
2 or 3 holes in the bottom and reuse it as a pot.
Yep.
And because I don't use it anymore, I don't have pots. But yeah, there's always reusable things you can do with them.
They're great for nuts and bolts and nails and screws. And then in my art room, my tubes of paint, I put in them. Some without the lid on holds the paint brushes. Where else do they go? I know there's just so many, but I hadn't thought of using them as pots.
Yeah.
And I was just looking at something the other day and going, I need to buy a white pot.
There you go. Or you can get the grandchildren or the children or even yourself to paint them.
Yeah, that'd be it.
Prep and paint.
Yeah, lovely.
Hmm.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. Um, what what other things do you, back to the multi-purpose spray, what other things do you use it for?
So for a pre-soak, a pre-wash, you know, just
Oh,
spraying onto that.
yep.
I use it on everything,
Do,
Leigh.
do you
Um,
use that as a pre-soaker on Adrian stuff? Because Adrian plays
yeah,
grease
yeah,
and
for
oil.
the grease.
Yep,
And I also add clove.
yep.
I add a couple of drops of clove into it because of the mold
Mm-hmm.
that we get up here. The clove actually stops it from what do you call it? Blooming. Because it has the lemon eucalyptus, the tea tree, and the cinnamon. But I found that the clove actually stopped the mold growth in the bathroom.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, because being
Yeah.
in the tropics, I have the same issue. I need
So
it in
just
a
add
wet.
a cup. Yeah, just add 10 drops
Mm-hmm.
into that bottle.
Yep.
10 drops of your clove into that, and it works really well. The other thing I found, because I used to make my own wood polish,
Mm-hmm.
I found that I don't need to add to do my wood polishing anymore because that does the job just as well.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. Yeah, good.
So, you know, like with the bed heads,
Yep.
the what do you call them? The TV cabinets, the bookcases.
Anything.
Yeah, you just put that on a cloth and wipe it, and it's just like a
Good polish.
wood polish. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Does Adrian use the dishwashing liquid?
So it's taken him probably about a year and a half to get used to it because his favorite was that
Oh, yeah.
earth one. And of course, you know, it's like, and it's like, how much do you want to put in there? So it's been trying to eliminate the other one. So when he does shopping, because I don't do the shop. So when he goes shopping, I don't put dishwashing liquid on the list. So he has to use this.
Mm-hmm.
And he's actually found out that he likes it better.
Yay!
So yeah, that was a little bit of a sneaky persuasion on the dishwasher.
Only go on the shopping list, lovey. So, yep.
And it probably lasts 2 months for us, but we do probably 2 or 3 washes a day. So that's quite a lot, I thought.
So that works out. It's $13 for this, and that works out at about 13 cents per washer. All of them are Australian made. There's no synthetic preservatives, no fragrances, no colors, no phosphates, no ammonia. Naturally antibacterial and antiseptic, 100% recyclable packaging, tough on, and this one's tough on grease but gentle on hands. So the other thing you can do, as Roseanne said, just a the laptop. So how can you turn this into a toilet cleaner? So when the bottle's almost empty, so fill it up with filtered water, and then I would I would just leave it sitting. I was going to say I'd label it, but I would just sit it on top of the toilet bowl, and then you can squirt some in and clean your toilet bowl. Then if you want to turn it into a surface spray cleaner, just put a teaspoon of the liquid into a spray bottle and top with water. And then you've got another great one for cleaning. So, you know, sometimes you're running out of some stuff, but you've still got some of this. Well, that's how you can use this for other things. You can also turn the dishwashing liquid into a stain remover.
Oh,
Especially if you've got oil stains that you're struggling to remove. So squirt a little bit of the dishwashing liquid onto the stain and use a soft-headed brush or toothbrush and just rub that, scrub that stain a little. Let it sit for a couple of hours, and then you can just throw it all in the wash.
oh, that was it. Sorry, Leigh. The other thing with this spray is it's really good. I don't have carpets.
Yep.
But the lady down the road used it as a spot clean for her carpets the other day.
Yep. Oh, wow. That makes sense.
So, you know, like I was like, oh, I didn't really think that it would work as a carpet cleaner, but yeah, it does for the carpet.
Then we've got glass cleaner, and this works brilliantly. I'm a bit allergic to glass cleaning, but I've cleaned the glass in the house, in the bathroom, in the RV. What else has got glass on it? So yes, I'm not the best at cleaning glass, but this has motivated. This must have motivated it because it keeps me. Mainly because I've always been there. I don't like the toxic stuff, and this is beautiful peppermint and rosemary. It just smells gorgeous, and it's streak free. That's probably why I like it, because I can just clean and I'm not having to go back over it and fiddle fart.
Yeah.
And then the other one is the bathroom cleaner, and as we were saying before, it gets all of that calcium build-up off everything. There's probably a whole bunch of uses for it that I haven't learned other than around the bathroom.
Well, when you think about it, it'd work a lot, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So you know, maybe on the boats or the
Oh,
yeah, you know, the boat cleaner.
good.
Mm.
And then you talked about recycling.
Yes.
Some of my emptied bottles, I have then gone and put my own mixture. So this one is lavender, just lavender and water.
Yeah,
So
just
spray something or something calming around. And this one is on garden water. Depends what's going on in the house. Yeah, this one could be like if there's a bit of a moldy spot happening somewhere, I could just squirt that on. I think this one is I just wanted something nice and fresh and calming. So I made some lavender water up and labeled them. Roseanne mentioned before, and it's still a favorite of mine too. How do you use this one on the outside of your walls, Roseanne, when you've got that, what is it? Orangey brown.
It's mold, Leigh. It's mold.
Oh.
Yeah, so that works really well. You put it into you know, like what, a third of a cup into your bucket, or if you've got your gurney, you put it into the gurney bottle, spray it on, and you let it sit for about 10 to 15 minutes. And then you come back, give it a good scrub, and then gurney it off. And it just comes off.
You put in way more effort than me. But I remember having the gurney and going, especially on our southern side, and actually the stuff on the wall,
it looks like that, doesn't it?
Yeah, it was about this color, and I was really just about taking the paint off using the gurney, and this stuff still wasn't coming off. So it's like, Roseanne, and she goes, back then I think you told me to put a tablespoon or two in like a 70.
Oh yeah, of the dishwashing liquid, yeah.
And I sprayed no, I just used the empty bottle. That was before these came out. And I sprayed it on the wall, waited 10 minutes. And yeah, it just, I was like, the eyes must have been like this, because then it just came across so easy. And I'd spend half a day cursing and carrying on trying to get this stuff off my outside wall. And that's it. On guard cleaner concentrate, and I've used this for walls and floors and dogs and cats and horse and hair. I've used it as a shower gel, diluted.
And it's really good in the shed for their greasy hands.
Yeah, it is. It's my all-time favorite. Okay, what other tips have we got, or is that probably about?
Yeah, all I like, please, like for me, my tip, because I'm very frugal with my money, I don't like wasting my money.
Yep.
So if I see something that's $10, I go, yeah, no, I'll take the $1. That was me back then. So now I go, well, that $10 one is no good for my health. Sets off my allergies, and it is not good for the environment, but it didn't last me, so, and then I go, oh, but that $10 one, oh, sorry, I got it wrong, the $1 one, but the $10 one was better because it lasted longer. You know that you're doing very well for the environment, but it also helps you get more products. So, like from me shopping, so when Adrian goes to Woolies or Coles, whichever one you get, swipe your card, you get $10 after you've spent $2,000.
Yep.
So it's kind of like, okay, so how does that work for me? Well, then I get for every, depending on which one it is, of course, what do I get back in points that I can then get free product? And I must say that I wasn't really diligent in using all my products, so I had product everywhere. So then I was like, no, I've got to use it. So that was good. The other thing is that you become very cunning in recycling. So what do you do with all your leftover bottles, Leigh, when you're finished with them? So
sometimes I would leave a little bit of the oil in and top it with fractionated coconut oil, so I had diluted version. But am guilty, Your Honour, of, because I've done it for 10 years and I accumulate a bottle or two, quite a lot's gone to the recycling. So help me out.
So as you know, not all the oil comes out of the bottle and there's still oil left in the bottle.
Yep.
So what's a really good way of getting that oil out without a lot of effort is to get a container, and I don't have it with me, but get a container, fill it with your Epsom salts, turn your oil upside down into the Epsom salts, put the lid on, let it sit there for 2 to 3 weeks. When you lift that lid off, so there you've got your bar salts.
Yep, and then your bottle is empty when you do so.
The bottle is very much empty. Or you can put a scoop into your washing machine, like for your towels and sheets. So put a scoop of the Epsom salts mix into your washing machine and you get that beautiful aroma. Then what you can do is that if you have little children, you fill that up with paint. It's still got there, and then they can just go, or non-toxic paint, of course, it's going to leave a mess everywhere, easy clean up, and then they can just do their painting, like go along on their things. The other thing you can do with that, well, what I found too was you can buy little rollers that go on top, and you make your own blend and use them as rollers.
Yeah, yep. So that you can buy the rollers.
Yeah, those ones don't fit onto here.
No, you need the size.
Yeah, so you need the 15 mil rollers, and they fit on really well. So then you don't have to go and buy your 10 mil rollers. So yeah.
Very good. Nice wealth of knowledge. I'd just like to put in an apology for Brenda because she's working today.
Ah, poor Brenda.
Finishes.
We're thinking of her.
Yeah, she usually finishes at 10 or something on a Friday, but they're making her work later. So, give these guys a go. You can, there is the packages, you can
bundle them together.
And the all-purpose cleaner is one package. That's called the powdered laundry package, can't remember. And then the other one is just swapped out the powdered for the liquid laundry. And they're super economical. And as Roseanne said, they last, well, my laundry, our dishwashing lasts a month or two. I probably get about a month out of the laundry ones, maybe longer. I need to put dates on them. But like my multi-purpose spray, the glass cleaner, and the bathroom, yeah, definitely get 2 or 3 months out, depending on how crazy I've been at cleaning or not cleaning. So to me, they're very economical, as Roseanne said, because you're saving money on your health. You're cleaning house, but you're saving money on your health. Because I remember back when I used to use something that I won't name that had a lot of bleach in it. I will have to name it Domestos. I used to use Domestos a lot in the bathroom. But then after doing my housework, I'd sleep for a couple of hours. And it wasn't until I moved across to non-toxic products, I'd do the housework and then we'd go off on family adventures. And it took me a while before I went, oh, hang on, I'm not needing to sleep after cleaning house. And it's like, well, why did I need to sleep after cleaning house? And it was just my body trying to deal with all those toxic chemicals. So then if you've got little kids or grandkids running around, they're inhaling all of that. And if you look at the size of them, they're so much smaller than us and they breathe faster. So they're taking a whole lot more of those toxins in. So be nice to yourself and your family and the environment and give these a go. If you've got any questions, feel free to reach out. So because we don't have anybody on, I'm not going to do the draw today for the 125 PV. We'll see how we go.
Damn, I thought I was going to be lucky.
You probably should be lucky, seeing you're the only one here that's done 125 PV.
Oh, dear, that's funny.
But I thought, seeing you're a leader, you might be generous and leave it for somebody else.
That's correct. I'm a giver.
You definitely are that's for sure.
Yeah, I'm a giver.
So thank you, lovely. We can toddle on with our days and I'll post this. And there was something I was to add to as a tag when I posted this. What was that? Can you remember?
No.
No?
No, let me have a look.
Okay.
What have we got?
There was something that I sort of went, I'll add that in. But anyway, save everybody tuning in and waiting while our brains get it together. We'll post that down in the notes below. So enjoy, everybody. Thanks, Roseanne, and we'll see you again next week.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh.